tomorrow might be Halloween, but I'm ready to talk Christmas. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 Christmas ornaments that you are going to want to make for the holidays. Hold up, before you say, but I don't put up a Christmas tree, I'm going to give you some ideas of other ways to use these amazing decorations. Hello, and welcome to Bla Bla Black Sheep, a weekly yarny podcast where I, Sarah Korth of SEK Handmade, answer your yarny questions. Welcome, I am so glad that you are here. Can you tell I'm excited to share with you these Christmas ornaments? I'm so excited. Today I'm going to be wearing my Isadora shawl. You guys, the texture on this one is lovely. This wraps so beautifully with this crescenty shape. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw it on over my shoulder. I'm gonna wrap it around nice and flat, but bring this end over the other side. Keep this side nice and flat and bring it around the front. Zhuzh this guy out just a little bit. Maybe I'm going to tuck this guy under. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think that's going to hold it nicely in place. Love that this is like away from my neck a little bit. Honestly, if I was going outside right now, I would like super bundle up in this because it's chilly and windy outside right now. I'm not looking forward to taking my walk later, but I'm going to do it. This is made with gorgeous blue sky fibers yarn. All the links in the show notes below. You don't need to hunt anything down. I got you covered. So let's hop right into our question. I'd like to make some ornaments as gifts this year. Any suggestions? Yes, absolutely. Gifting ornaments holds a very special place in my heart because my mom gifted us kids an ornament every year for a very long time. And so my Christmas tree is currently, not currently, but will be in December, covered with handmade ornaments that are just so special to me. So I am pro gifting ornaments. But before we dive into the 10 ornaments I have picked out for you, I want to go ahead and just give you the little teaser from the beginning and tell you some other ways that you can use these ornaments even if you don't put up a Christmas tree and you aren't Christian. So a lot of these ornaments are just really cute and don't necessarily need to be hung on a tree, but could easily be displayed in lots of other places. Many of these would make a super cute garland. Make several of them, swag them across. They aren't Christmas themed per se, so very easy to hang up and keep up all winter long. Another great thing to know is even though you don't have a Christmas tree, often we may give gifts to people who do, and so this would be a great way to top a gift. So wrap up your gift, stick the ornament on the front of the gift, and it makes a really gorgeous decoration to zhuzh up your boxes, but also what a special gift for them to have something even little like that handmade. Some of these would work great as appliques, so make up a simple hat and put it on the side, or a little side of a sweater, add it to a blanket or a pillow. Several of these decorations would be perfect for that. Another idea, and maybe this is just because I'm a child of the 90s, do people even still hang things from their rearview mirrors anymore? I don't know, but if you do, these would be some really cute things to hang from a rearview mirror. I also have a couple cute little amigurumi suggestions, and those of course would be great just as little stuffies and not even necessarily having to be ornaments. All right, so let's dive into our patterns as I have in the past. I'm sticking with my theme of 2 ornaments in 5 categories, giving us a total of 10 ornaments to try. I am certain that you will find many things you want to make here. My first category is snowflakes, and I think this is perfection because you can use any of those other suggestions that I just gave and make one of these up. They're perfect for gifting in a secular manner that does not have to be religious association at all. So you can gift them to anybody. Both of these are super cute patterns, would work up really quick and would make really gorgeous gifts or any sort of decoration for your house. I'm just thinking now, do you know what else these would be good for? Putting on a wreath. Get a wreath for your door, make a bunch of them in maybe some several colors, like some blues and whites and silvers, gold, and put them on the wreath. Perfection. All right, so let's get to the snowflake patterns. First, I have the snowflake from See Love Share. This is a really beautiful design and again, would work up quickly and make for a super beautiful decoration. Next, I have the Oh My snowflake. You guys, I saw this and was like just totally in love with this. This is by my friend Amber Bliss Calderon. Gorgeous. She's going to give you all the details to make this. I know it looks complicated. You can totally do it. And the other great thing about Amber's patterns is that she works many of her patterns up in several sizes of yarn. So you could go teeny tiny thread, make some earrings. That would be an adorable gift. Do bigger yarn and make them into a garland or an ornament, like a worsted weight. You could even go like bulky or super bulky. And again, applique it on a pillow. That would be adorable. My second category is amigurumi. Amigurumi, for those of you who don't know, are those little stuffed animals. I guess they don't have to be little, they can be gigantic too, but the art of making stuffed animals essentially in 3D figures, creatures, all sorts of things out of yarn. My first pattern I have for you, you get two little amigurumi patterns in one pattern. This is the Partridge Pear Tree Ornament from Sweet Potato 3. These are both adorable. I think they would make excellent gifts or would just be cute hanging on your own Christmas tree. I also think that the partridge could be changed up in color to make a different breed type of bird. And so you could make it something really special. I know a lot of people love cardinals. You could make it in red and make it look like a cardinal, and that would be a lot of fun. You guys, I am 0% into amigurumi, but this next one makes me kind of want to try because it's so adorable. This is the Easy Gnome Ornament by Lindsay Dale. How stinking cute is that? Again, this would be a great one that you could leave up all winter, all season long. Make this teeny little gnome. People could set it on their desks, whether they're a kid or a grown-up. I would think you could just upsize this by using bigger yarn and end up with an actual little stuffed animal, which would be so cute. But again, that little tiny gnome would be perfect to sit around and keep out all winter long. Next up, I have tree ornaments. This is another thing, are we seeing a theme here? That could easily be transitioned all the way through winter. On my mantle over my fireplace, I put a bunch of pine trees, not real pine trees, pine tree like statues and figurines, and they go up in like December when we're decorating for Christmas, but then they stay up all winter long. So this is a fun thing that you could absolutely put on your Christmas tree, but also use in like a winter wreath or a centerpiece that could stay out and about all winter long. My first suggestion is this super adorable pattern. It is the Nordic Christmas Tree by Rafala Tassoni. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. I think this is so cute and has a lot of potential for embellishments. I really think you could make a whole bunch of these from different scrap yarns. Everybody gets one on their present this year, and each one could be totally different. Next, I picked the Jasmine Christmas Tree. Friends, the Jasmine stitch is one of those stitches that every time I say, what stitch do people want to learn? They're like, that one, that's the one. And so when I saw this little tiny Christmas tree, I thought, what a perfect way to learn the Jasmine stitch. It's small, you can frog it a bunch of times, and it ends up making a really elegant and beautiful ornament. I'm going to do my best to pronounce the designer's name. It is definitely not an English name, and so I will pre-apologize. This pattern is by Makalani Sether. All the links will be in the show notes below, so you don't have to rely on my pronunciation. You can just go buy her gorgeous pattern. My fourth category is stars. I don't know what it is about the star, but it's something I very strongly associate with the holidays. I love the glittering sparklingness of it. It just I don't know, stars make me happy. Again, this would be something that's more secular. It would be great to do swag of these for a kid's room or decorations to hang down a curtain. Really fun things that you could do with this. Of course, you could just use it as a Christmas ornament. First, I have the Christmas Star Ornament by Claire M. This is just like real classic crochet here. Really beautiful, really simple. You could make a bunch of these and again, string them in a garland or on a window or just put them on everybody's Christmas presents. I also found the Braided Star pattern by Anna Lasek. This is really unique. I love the texture of those post stitches. They give it a lot of oomph, but also I find this one to be really classic and gender neutral. So it's not too frilly if you have people in your life who just, aren't frilly people, which frankly, we all do, right? So this would be one that would be really perfect for everybody. Category number 5 is Christmas baubles. I don't know if these are still popular anymore, but growing up, the Christmas bauble, that classic glass ball, and yes, many of them were glass, and yes, we broke a ton of them. It was just such a classic thing to put on your tree. Everybody had them. And so I had a bunch of fun designing this first ornament. This is the Thea ornament. As you can see, it's worked around a Christmas bauble. I've gone kid-friendly here, and mine is plastic and not glass, but it's just so fun, and there are lots of color combinations you can make. So I've got the very classic red, white, and green. Here we've added some pink. This guy is going full girly with the all pink. And then I know, I'm not one of them, but I know some people are big into neutrals. So here we go with a neutral one. Just a lot of fun. I assembly lined these, so I made a bunch of centers, added the next round, sewed them all around the ball, braided up the little hangers for them. They went super quick and they were a lot of fun. My next bauble is a totally different construction, but on the same theme. Lots of bright colors on this one. It's obviously why it caught my eye. A really beautiful and fun pattern. Would go actually quite complimentary to the Thea ornament. This is the Boho Christmas Bauble by Carmen Heffman. Again, super cute. The bottom of it is simple, looks like single crochets to me with a really gorgeous texture. You can see they used lots of great colors in this. This would be an amazing scrappy project to just work up a bunch of them and use up some of the yarn you've had left over from projects you've made throughout the year. I hope you found some great inspiration in those ornaments and that you pick up a few of them, whether it's to decorate your own house or add a little handmade element to your presents. It's just, they are fun and satisfying to make. All right, let's talk small businesses. I have the gorgeous mug that Cheeky Ceramics made for me with Duncan and Cooper. It's my memorial mug of my dogs that have passed on. It's so special. I know that they only do a limited number of these, so if this is something that you would like, reach out to Rin and ask kindly if they have any openings. They're just, it's such an amazing mug. You're gonna love it. If you've been watching since this summer, you know that I went to the Appleton Art Festival. I'm obsessed with buying from local and handmade small businesses, and there were some amazing ones there, and I got several pairs of earrings. But I'm super excited to share these earrings with you because the way that they are made, I can barely wrap my brain around. Look at these gorgeous earrings. So I'm going to show you both of them because I want you to notice that's a leaf. This is a leaf, but it's a different leaf. They don't match identically. They're the same size, but they're slightly different shapes. And here's why. I'm going to read you a little description from the Etsy shop so that you can just have an understanding of how amazing these are. This is obviously from the artist. I use a process called copper electroforming to create necklaces, earrings, bracelets, rings, and pins. My specialty is creating one-of-a-kind pieces using actual leaves and branches. Electroforming allows me to immortalize nature's ethereal beauty to create wearable art. This is a real leaf. It's a real leaf that she's used a process called electroforming to put copper around it. So that's why these are similar but different, because they're not just formed to look like something in nature, they are actual nature. How cool is that? She does not have a lot of stuff in her shop currently, so my guess is, if I had to guess, which I'm totally guessing, is that she's been doing lots of craft fairs. She had quite a few items at the actual craft show. So if you go to their shop, I'm putting a link down in the description to earrings kind of like mine, but check out the shop, see what you can see. Also, go ahead and message her and just be like, hey, saw these earrings, wondering if you have any more, or what else do you have? And it may just be that since she's been doing lots of craft shows and art festivals, she hasn't updated her Etsy shop. So worth a try for sure. I should also say that these are nice and lightweight. I mean, they're heavier than the wallpaper earrings I was wearing last week, but they're pretty lightweight and I can wear them all day without any discomfort. Announcements, I don't have many announcements. Little confession, I'm recording this very shortly after recording my last one because my dad is coming to visit next week, and so I can't record while he's here. So I have zero progress made on my Rainhaven cardigan. I plan to get a little more done this weekend, but I'm not there yet. I do want to let you know though that next week starts my annual gift guide. I'm super excited about this. I have some amazing gift ideas for crafters and crocheters specifically. I know you're really gonna love them. Subscribe so you don't miss out next week and you get notified so you can come back. I do this early. I get like next week will just be the start of November, but I want to give you plenty of time to pass these ideas on to your loved ones. Several of them are small businesses, so you'll need to order early to make sure that you can support these small businesses and still get gifts in time. So don't miss out. It'll be 2 weeks. The first week will be smaller, inexpensive gifts. The next week will be more like larger, more expensive gifts, like a full gift vibe versus a stocking stuffer situation. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love being here with you. You guys are so wonderful. Come back next week for the gift guide. Have an amazing week and happy crafting.